Every morning, millions of seniors crack open an egg, believing it's the healthiest way to start the day. But what if that habit is aging your brain faster than you think? Or worse, weakening your bones and blocking your memory silently. Before you crack your next egg, hear this. Because eating 2 eggs a day can help or hurt, depending on one surprising factor. There was a time, not long ago, when eggs were seen as public enemy number one. Each yolk contains around 186 milligrams of cholesterol, and for decades, that number stood like a warning label. Doctors said, if you're over 50, be careful. Magazines showed cartoon hearts bursting at the sight of a sunny side-up egg. Even breakfast menus changed. Egg white omelets became the smart choice. The fear was everywhere. It started in the 1960s and exploded in the 1980s, when a wave of nutrition headlines linked eggs to heart attacks. By the 1990s, the rule of thumb was drilled in. 3 eggs per week, no more. Anything more? You're asking for trouble. And this message stayed, especially with older adults. Joan, 68, once said she felt guilty cracking open a second egg, as if she were doing something rebellious. But here's the quiet truth that never made headlines. Your body makes far more cholesterol on its own than you eat. In fact, your liver produces it daily because cholesterol isn't poison. It's part of how your cells function. So, the question becomes, was the egg ever really the problem, or just a misunderstood scapegoat? Did you ever stop eating eggs because of this fear? If so, you're not alone. But it might be time to look again, with clearer eyes and better science. Even I used to skip the yolk, thinking it was the bad part. But the more I learned, the more I realized. Our fears often linger long after the facts have changed. Truth, number 1, heart health and cholesterol. Let's start with the facts. Yes, eggs contain cholesterol, around 186 milligrams per yolk. But your body isn't a calculator. It's far more complex and far smarter. Modern research has shown that, for most people, dietary cholesterol doesn't automatically raise blood cholesterol. I remember when I first heard that, it surprised me. For years, I'd kept eggs off my plate just in case. Turns out, I wasn't protecting my heart. I was missing out. Why? Because your liver adjusts its production based on how much you eat. So, when you eat more cholesterol from food, your liver actually makes less. And more importantly, eggs tend to raise HDL, the good cholesterol that helps sweep excess LDL out of your arteries. Think of HDL as the janitor of your bloodstream, clearing away the buildup so blood can flow freely. That's why, in many seniors, regular egg consumption improves lipid balance, not harms it. Joan, 68, is a perfect example. For 2 decades, she avoided eggs like they were poison. Her doctor once said, "Stick to egg whites, it's safer." But last year, her energy dropped. Her thoughts felt foggy. She kept forgetting little things, like names and appointments. She decided to take a different path. 2 boiled eggs every morning, paired with leafy greens and olive oil. Within 6 weeks, her lab results showed a 12% increase in HDL. Her triglycerides dropped, but more importantly, she felt mentally sharper. "I felt like someone turned the lights back on," she said. So what's the takeaway? Sometimes the food we feared was exactly what our hearts needed. Have you been afraid of eggs for years without ever checking if that fear is still true? Truth number 2, muscle strength and recovery. Muscle loss doesn't happen overnight, but after 60, we begin to lose about 1 to 2% of our muscle mass every year, unless we take action. And one of the most powerful tools to fight that? Leucine, a key amino acid found in high-quality protein like eggs. Each egg gives you 6 grams of complete protein, rich in leucine, which tells your muscles, it's time to rebuild. Without that signal, our bodies struggle to recover from small injuries, let alone maintain strength. Think of your muscles like the legs of a wooden table. If one leg weakens, the whole table becomes unstable. That's why so many seniors experience falls, fatigue, or difficulty getting out of a chair. But the good news is, you can build back strength, bit by bit, meal by meal. Take David, 71. He slipped on an icy sidewalk last winter and fractured his wrist. Physical therapy helped, but his trainer noticed something else. His protein intake was too low. So David made a simple shift: 2 scrambled eggs with spinach and avocado every morning. Within weeks, his energy improved, his grip strength returned, his balance tests scored higher. Even his daily nap disappeared. "I thought healing was only about stretching and exercise," he said, "but food helped me get my strength back faster." Have you ever felt like your strength just faded quietly? Maybe it's time to feed your muscles like they matter, because they do. What small habit has helped you feel stronger in your 60s or 70s? Share it with us in the comments. Truth number 3: brain, eyes, and immune system. As we age, some changes are hard to ignore. Slower recall, dimmer vision, a weaker immune system. But sometimes the support our body needs doesn't come in a pill. It comes from something as simple as an egg. Each egg provides about 125 milligrams of choline, a nutrient essential for acetylcholine production, the neurotransmitter tied to memory and learning. It also delivers lutein and zeaxanthin, carotenoids that collect in the retina and help preserve visual sharpness. And the yolk? That golden center holds vitamin D and selenium, 2 nutrients that silently protect bones and immune function. Think of your brain like a circuit board. Every memory, every decision, every word relies on electrical signals. Choline helps keep those circuits clean and efficient. Without it, even simple thoughts may get stuck in traffic. Now, meet Margaret, 64. She avoided eggs for years, fearing they'd fuel inflammation. But after a diagnosis of osteopenia and troubling memory lapses, her doctor recommended something unexpected. Add back the yolk. Margaret started eating 2 poached eggs daily, paired with turmeric and dark leafy greens. In just 8 weeks, she noticed fewer mental fogs. Her bones, no new loss, her usual spring cold. It never came. Eggs may not feel like brain food, but inside that shell is a quiet formula for clarity, protection, and strength. Have you ever wondered if your forgetfulness was just age or something missing from your plate? How to eat eggs the right way after 60. The truth is, it's not just about eating eggs, it's how you eat them that makes the difference, because even the healthiest foods can backfire when combined or cooked the wrong way. Let's turn eggs into a daily habit that actually supports your heart, brain, and bones, especially after 60. 1. Avoid butter or bacon fat. Frying eggs in saturated fat may cancel out their benefits. Instead, use gentle oils like extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil, which protect heart health. Or try soft boiling, steaming, or poaching, methods that preserve nutrients and reduce oxidation. 2. Add fiber to the plate. Eggs are protein-rich, but they don't have fiber. Pairing with spinach, kale, oats, or avocado keeps your digestion moving and prevents blood sugar spikes, a key factor in managing energy and weight in later life. 3. Eat the yolk, seriously. The yolk is where most nutrients live: vitamin D, choline, lutein, selenium. Skipping it is like buying a car and throwing away the engine. 4. Choose better eggs. If possible, go for pasture-raised or omega-3 enriched eggs. They tend to have more vitamin D, healthier fats, and even higher antioxidant levels. 5. Time it right. Morning is best. Your body is most insulin sensitive after sleep, which means you absorb nutrients better. Plus, a protein-rich breakfast helps with appetite control, cognition, and metabolism throughout the day. For too long, eggs were feared, pushed aside by outdated beliefs and silent doubts. But science is catching up, and maybe so can we. Because inside that simple shell isn't just food, it's a quiet form of repair, a golden ritual to help you feel strong, clear, and centered again. When I started looking at eggs differently, it wasn't just about food. It felt like I was reclaiming something simple, something mine again. So, tell me, how do you enjoy your eggs? Scrambled, poached, or with a memory from long ago? Leave a comment below. We read every story. And in the next video, we'll uncover 3 foods that silently cancel out the benefits of eggs. And you may be eating them together right now.